My story begins when I was a kid. I grew up Catholic, so I did all the fun things like baptism, First Communion. I always believed in God. I just didn't feel that connection. It was almost like, I know He's there, but you don't feel like it in a sense. I struggled a lot with my image, my body image in particular, making friends, the right friends. And I actually got pregnant at 17. So I was in high school, and about a month after I found out I was pregnant, I found out that my mom had cancer. She was the best woman ever. It was really hard. I spent a lot of the pregnancy, between school and taking care of her and trying to still be a senior in high school with a newborn and learning how to drive and doing all these big things. But through all of that, it was so dark. It was really, really dark. And when my oldest, who's now 10, was 6 months old, my mom passed away. So I was very, very alone. I graduated high school with a newborn. That was fun. And I kind of just went along with the emotions of life. Like, I don't have this mom now. I don't know how to be a mom. Fast forward a little further, I then have another child at 21. And now I have two beautiful little girls, and my life is moving along. I have a good job. I moved out of the house from Dad. And in 2020, that is when COVID kind of happened. And that was a big year because I found out I was pregnant with my third. Everything was going okay, and my dad got really sick. Caden was 4 months old when my dad got really sick. I remember it was snowing out and I had to call 911. They came and took him away, and I didn't think that was gonna be the last time that he would ever talk to me. But when he got to the hospital, we weren't allowed in because of COVID. I had to beg the doctor to let me come in because it was time. And then I lost my dad too. He was everything to me. The whole world came crashing down on me, and I didn't have anyone. A year went by, everything was going good. I got promoted at work. We ended up buying a house here in Auburn. A couple months later, we bought our first puppy. And I thought to myself, like, why am I not happy? Everything that I could materialistically want, I had. And I still felt so empty. I was Googling churches, and I literally Googled non-judgmental churches, and Faith Church came up on the Google search, and I said, I'm gonna try it. I haven't felt at home in so long, whether it be at home or anywhere, until I started coming to faith and accepting Jesus into my life. I don't feel alone. And there are times where it's really lonely and I feel sad, but I have Jesus and I have God, and I am never going to be alone again. I will never feel so low about myself again. Like, I feel in this last year that I have learned more about God, more about Jesus, more about the Bible than I have in my entire 28 years of living. It's not easy, and I'm not perfect by any means. I still make mistakes, and there's so much that I want to change, and I feel like this is a really big opportunity for me to take that step to just become closer to God. I believe in God. I believe that this is the way that I want to live. This is who I want to follow. Like, I just feel like giving my life to God, like, is where I should be. It's wonderful, and I'm so thankful and lucky to be a part of this church. My name is Cassie, and I've decided to follow Jesus.